what the hell is going to happen to me when they're teenagers? Jesus Christ, this place in 10 years?
Well, so when they're teenagers, they'll ignore you, and you can just they'll just be in their rooms the whole time, and you can just go play video games, and then only see them when you yell at
I'll be
them.
like, stop talking to me, Mom.
I'll be like, fine, I didn't want to anyway. I got calendar romance.
Yeah, the gup does that to me already.
Oh no, that's so sad. Yeah. I get pushed away by Wesley occasionally. Like he'll
yeah,
just,
she loves only Daddy
away.
because Daddy's the sucker.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to be like that too.
And I can talk about this because he doesn't listen to the podcast.
Nice.
There's always one, right?
Yeah. Apparently we're raising Veruca Salt up here. Happiness
which means
is
technically
children.
Oh boy. Technically we are ready to go.
Except you now have no camera.
No, wait. I see it.
Why do you keep going black on me?
I don't know.
Oh, well, there you are.
Hello.
Hi.
We'll see how this goes. I see me.
Okay, yes, I see you again. You just black out every
really
now and
deep.
I like how this podcast has gotten, like, more Mac-oriented as we've gone along.
I've always recorded on a Mac.
I know, but
what
now
kind of a weird thing to say is, you're on a Mac?
I am. My PC has been dead for like 2 months and I haven't done shit about it.
Well, you should do some shit about that. I'm on my Windows laptop, damn it. Okay.
Technically, I could record from my phone if I really wanted to.
I mean, I can also record from the Windows installation that I have on this Mac laptop.
I used to do that on mine, and then I wiped it out because switching to boot was just too obnoxious.
Oh, no, I just have a VM, so it's, like, easy.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay.
But it doesn't run nicely, so.
Do you guys want to do a podcast?
Not really, apparently.
No, we were. I've been waiting on you to clear your throat Canadianly to start on your intro.
Excuse me. Now we will begin the podcasting portion of this. Okay, right. What is the date? I don't know.
July 24th. It's my birthday.
Okay. Good. Yeah. It is your birthday. Okay.
Wait. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Where's the effects?
Where's the effects? That sounds to me like you are ready.
What, are you trying to put on a party hat? Oh, wait.
Yeah,
I could put on a party hat.
Obviously, I'm trying to put on a
party hat. God damn it.
know.
Where's my party hat?
All right, I'm ready.
I've got a camera. How do you put on a party? Oh.
Nice.
There we go.
Party hat. I hate the party hat. Where's my hat? Where's my fucking hat, Google?
I could be a pirate instead.
Google, hat me.
Oh, are we still? Talon has good suggestions for the D&D character creation.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about that because Vasher mentioned that today, and I'm like, oh yeah.
No. I was like, somebody should just tell us all what character we're playing, and Talon's like, well, why don't you guys be these 3 things? And I was like, we should definitely be those 3 things. So.
Why don't I have a hat? I'm really disappointed now, you guys. I can't be festive with a hat.
It turns out one of you guys is going to be a mansplainer, and it's going to be amazing.
Oh, dude, I'm on it.
I wasn't going to say anything.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to be a free-to-play goblin coin seller.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can I run a bar called the Well Actually? Because it's not actually a bar. There's just a well back.
I hope so.
That's good. Okay, well, I don't have a hat, but we're going anyway. I'm just going hatless, okay? I'm just.
Your Windows machine won't let you turn on effects.
Wow. Okay, you know what?
There's your hat.
I have a hat.
Oh, do I have a hat? I do have a hat!
Here we go.
Okay, we can go now. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 101 of the Cat Context Podcast. My name is Lior, and this is our episode for the week of July 24th, 2016. Today we're going to talk about Legion, World of Warcraft. There's been a whole bunch of trailers released at San Diego Comic-Con this week, and a little game called Pokemon Go that I know Arrow loves. She loves it. But and Arrow and Ellie are both here today, my usual co-hosts. Ellie, how's your weekend going? And tell us about what today is and why we're all wearing stupid hats.
It's my birthday today, so we're wearing stupid hats. And,
I'm too tall for my hat.
And I caught some Pokemon today, so it was pretty good. Like,
Happy birthday.
I was wondering where everybody's playing Pokemon in my neighborhood, and then I went to the bigger park around the lake, and that's where everybody is. There were like people everywhere looking at their phones, clearly playing Pokemon.
Nice. Yes, playing Pokemon, that's a good way to do it. Well, happy birthday. Thank you for joining us with the podcast on your birthday.
You're welcome.
Do you get cake later?
No, we decided not to do cake. We'll do that when we have like the family thing, but instead Talon was like, what do you want me to bake you? So I've had a craving for sugar cookies, and she makes really good sugar cookies, so I have some just good old sugar cookies. I know, and there's like...
Where's the sugar cookies for the rest of us?
All I know is there were less than 2 dozen sugar cookies and 2 full sticks of butter. So they're good.
Yeah, that's how you make a sugar cookie.
I know, that's why they're good.
Yum. Arrow, how's your weekend been?
My weekend has been full of terrifying panic because I have a 5-year-old and she really wants to play Pokemon Go.
Why are you not playing Pokemon Go?
Why
That's
is that
not no. She wants to play it.
Why don't you? I have
large and expensive, and she's very clumsy.
I found a $50 phone on Amazon that's perfect for Pokemon Go.
They are eventually. I mean, we might as well just watch it.
I don't really want to give my 5-year-old phone.
I know. I'm just saying.
Apparently, the plan at some point is to bring out specific Pokemon Go devices that go on your wrist.
At some point after Pokemon Go goes the way of Ingress and all the other games that have been the exact same game.
I don't know if it's going to, though. Like this, I thought it would kind of start blowing over by now, but it's not.
No, it's got like a 3 to 6 month window. I mean, I haven't even hit level 5, so I can't even go to the Poke Gym yet. I can't even see who's winning at the Poke Gym near me.
Well,
what are you doing with your life?
Thing. You may or may not have noticed, but okay, so please understand that Pokemon is the Gup's very favorite thing in the world. But she's also 5, so she came into it late, and I was not of the right age to be familiar with Pokemon early either. So
that's not true.
Yeah, it is.
No, because Pokemon came out when you were like 20, when we were a little too old for it.
No, it came out.
I was too busy doing other games. There were BioWare games happening.
I thought it came out around the same time as Magic.
It's 20 years old, I think, this year.
Yeah, so around the same
last
time.
Year was the time.
So I would have been 20.
96.
I would have been too busy drinking and getting up to young person shenanigans than.
That's not legal.
Yeah, I was way too busy spending way too much money I didn't have on Magic to be able to afford.
That is also why I did not play Pokemon at the tender age of
a Game Boy. Yeah. Anyway, so my Pokemon knowledge is centered around black and white and XY, that kind of thing. And a thing that I noticed on Pokemon Go, so I don't actually know like any of these Pokemon except for like Bulbasaur and Charmander and all that everybody knows. What I noticed in the badges is there's a Kanto Collector badge, which means that they have plans to expand to the actual Pokemon I know later. They can go on with this shit forever.
Well, so that part I totally understand, but it's the gameplay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe
it's about collection.
I don't know. I can't even tell because I
can't figure out the fucking map. I don't understand the nearby map, and the Wi-Fi triangulation does not work for shit. So all it does is mock me by giving me the silhouette of a Vaporeon. Where the fuck is it? Nobody knows. It's nowhere anywhere near here. Nearby my ass.
To be fair,
it's 4 Pidgeys and a Rattata. Fuck you in the face.
I know. Okay. The game currently is bugged, so the distance map shows everything at 3 bird feet away.
Oh, is that what the deal is?
Does it actually change?
Yes.
No, I've seen it too.
It does usually change.
Oh my god.
But the most recent version, there is a bug, so it does not accurately show the proper distance.
But you have to triangulate yourself.
You do,
But how
yeah,
can you triangulate if it doesn't change?
right. Well, you can't right now because it's broken. But when it does work, you kind of wander around aimlessly and try and figure out where to go to get it close by to you.
Yeah. I was really wanting a quest arrow.
Yeah, you're not going to get that. The thing that annoys me is how is this app not advanced enough to hook into Apple Health or whatever the version is that Google has? Because
So your
I am
phone,
at the
your phone
gym.
does work.
Stop talking. I am at the gym on the treadmill doing 5 or 6 miles every morning, and it doesn't matter because my GPS says I'm not going anywhere because I'm on the treadmill, and I'm on the treadmill because it's 100 and fucking degrees outside. And so I am very annoyed that I am getting the exercise that the Internet of Things wants me to get, but it's not hatching my fucking eggs. The only time it hatches my eggs is when it's a 2K Pidgey. P.S. Fuck you, Pidgey. Fuck you. Hate this game.
I'll tell you a tip for hatching your eggs. If you happen to be a bus commuter that goes through a busy gridlock area, you go slow enough that it thinks you're walking.
I work from home.
Yeah, that's my problem. And it's GPS based, not...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's GPS based, not pedometer based.
Right, because I want to like sew it into the back of my son's overalls or something, like just sew my phone in there and let him like run around the house.
Well,
collecting
funny
Pokemon.
Story. I know I have mentioned this before, but haven't had the opportunity to mention it on the podcast. Is I have a friend who works for the FBI, is an actual honest-to-God federal agent, and she shared with me that they got an official memo from Quantico, from the head of the FBI, saying that attaching your phone to a drone to find Pokemon and hatch your eggs is not an appropriate use of Department of Justice resources. Oh my god, what the fuck is this game?
I've seen a bunch of like people building like model train sets to like try and hatch their eggs.
But it doesn't work.
But it doesn't work because of the GPS.
Yeah, because it's GPS, not pedometer, which is bullshit.
The
What's
other
wrong
thing
with you?
If you are walking without the app open, it also doesn't record it.
Yeah, that part is super bullshit because all it does. Well, so
basically everything about this game is bullshit, and I hate that I can't stop playing it.
So the app not working on iOS, I understand some of the technical limitations because of my job, where we're trying to overcome similar technical limitations. Android is similar, except you don't have the same control, so it probably will stay open longer, but then it'll kill your shit. But yeah, as far as I can tell, having to walk around with my phone in my hand and the screen on sucks ass.
It does, and I agree that it would be nice to have that tap into Apple Health or Google Fit or whatever, and get that information. Because I walk a lot more in the day than I do wandering around with my Pokemon app open. Okay,
Yeah.
so what do you think the rarest? Like, what's a really good rare one that you guys have
I
caught?
have literally no idea.
Let's see. The highest number I've got.
Okay, so how do you know? This is
Well,
there's nothing about this game that is explained in the game.
Right, which is amazing. I was like, what is this, like skee-ball? I don't... So
Yeah, I didn't even know how to catch the
if
thing
you
at
go
first.
to your list of Pokemon and you sort by number...
We're all doing this right now.
I know, we're doing it right now.
that'll sort by Pokédex number, and then the higher your Pokédex number, usually the more rare the Pokemon is.
That's a
Wait,
good
what?
tip.
So if I go to the Pokédex and then I look, then the fact that I have an EV is really good?
You have to sort by number.
That's
I'm
number
pretty-
133.
Okay, so those of you who have enough EVs to have evolved one, and I think that's probably just Lior, how do you evolve? Okay, see, goddamn
You don't
it.
get a choice. It's
Wait.
random.
You don't get a choice, but you only get to pick, Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon, right?
Yes.
Those are the only Kanto EVs there. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Because
How
I
do
didn't
you,
think
how do
EV
you
was
evolve
Kanto
a
at all.
Pokemon?
You get enough candy and you bribe it, and then you click the evolve button.
Yeah, so
What the fuck is candy?
someone had to explain this to me, and I was like, oh, I understand the game now. When you get extra monsters, you sell them back to the trainer for candy. And then each monster when you sell it back, you'll get a piece of candy, like you'll get Pidgey candy. And then when you have enough Pidgey candies, you can evolve a Pidgey.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I totally have a Pidgeot because they're way too many fucking Pidgeys.
Scroll down. That's what confused me. If you scroll down, and then there's
if
like
I like go to my face
And
and
it's a
then
thing that
scroll.
says transfer.
it says transfer, yeah. If you
Oh,
go to your Pokemon list and click on a Pokemon and scroll down, you'll see a map of where you picked it up and a button that says
oh my
transfer, and
god.
transfer. See, it didn't occur to me to scroll down. I was like, what the hell?
I don't see it, but that's cool. I'll figure it out some other time.
Anyway, Eevee is the Gup's favorite because Eevee is everything. That's why Eevee is awesome. See, the way it works in the big games is you have to evolve an Eevee with a particular kind of candy version to get whichever flavor of Eevee you're looking for.
Okay.
Espeon, my heart forever. Um, but I was like, I didn't think there was Eevee in Kanto region at all. But it's because it's Eevee, and you can't not have an Eevee in the game.
Right. All right, so I have a
I don't.
Dratini, which is the highest in the
Oh,
Pokedex, 147.
nice.
I got that today, so
Dratini is
I'm
very cute.
What
I'm
was the
feeling
one that
very good
everybody
about that.
mobbed Central Park over?
That was a Vaporeon. That's the water flavor Eevee.
Um,
Yeah.
Jolteon
Yeah.
is lightning and Flareon is
I
fire.
apparently had some
What I find
Pidgeys because I
interesting
had
about
some
this
Pidgey
game
candy.
is I have never played a Pokemon game before this, and I'm actually really surprised at how many of the Pokemon I recognize. Like even by their little, outline silhouette, and the names are familiar, and I'm like, oh, that's a Jigglypuff, and that's a Bulbasaur. And as someone who has never played Pokemon and never really thought about Pokemon, it's definitely embedded in our society way more than I thought.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
I
also a
recognize a lot of it.
movie. There's also multiple movies, and the movies are kind of awesome.
They're
And
animated. Should never watch them, even though the first
uh,
movie is totally Blade Runner kid flavor.
it's super good.
They're making a live action Pokemon movie now.
Oh my god. Is it gonna be like
But
sweet AR? Is
apparently
it gonna be sweet AR? Is it gonna be people walking around with their apps and like throwing
that would
Pokeballs and
be
shit?
very no, apparently it's Detective Pikachu, which is supposed to mean something to people. It doesn't mean
Nope.
any, I mean
There are a couple of games, like there's Pikachu's Island Adventure is what the Gup really likes, where you play as Pikachu and you wander around the Poke world and make friends with
That's
Pokemon as
cool.
Pikachu.
I think the main reason I like Pokemon at all is because of Smash Brothers, because I played the shit out of some Jigglypuff and enough Pikachu because he was really annoying to people, so it was awesome.
I try to be a good mom and show interest in things that my kids like, and it helps that there are some parts of Pokemon that are actually pretty good. Like there's the aforementioned Blade Runner Kid flavor, which is terrific. And there's also a version they have a version of the Three Musketeers in a movie. It's the Three Poketeers, and it's incredibly charming. Um, that's
What,
adorable. That's called
what's
Kirim
the
and the Swords of Justice. It's on Hulu. Helly, you should
oh,
watch it with your Weasters. And Arceus and the Jewel of Life is also on Hulu and is very good.
so was the first Pokemon movie the one with Mew?
Yeah, that's Blade Runner Kid flavor, the Mewtwo movie.
I feel like I need to rewatch that now, thinking about that.
It's on that's on Prime.
Ah, sweet. See,
And then the
the internet
others,
has me covered. It's perfect.
and
the other
then yeah, the others are on Hulu.
the other thing that's interesting about this new Pokemon Go phenomenon, and as we kind of alluded to at the beginning of this conversation, we'll see whether it lasts, but there's like this whole third-party industry thing springing up now around Pokemon Go. I mean, every pub in my neighborhood is constantly has a lure going. There's like I walked past a Pokeball shop the other day, and they were like, hey, "We're a Pokestop. Get your Pokeball." Blah 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 blah. Like, and then there's like a new service where people will drive people around to get Pokemon. Like, there's this whole third-party thing. Razer just developed a Pokemon Go chat app because I really want to chat with strangers when I'm out gathering Pokemon.
I would chat with them in the app more frequently than I would chat with them in person, honestly.
Oh, I see. Yes, I understand.
That's
Yeah,
probably true, but
But
It's
on
like
the other
a
hand,
thing.
like around my neighborhood, it's hilarious because like on Friday, my gym is a Pokestop because it's a local rec center, right? And the little old lady on the treadmill next to me dropped a lure on the Pokestop. Everyone is playing this game. And it's really funny in my neighborhood. Not only am I seeing, families walking around, but there was a group of high school age guys standing around in front of the sidewalk, in front of my house, and I was like, catch anything good? And they were all so hilariously embarrassed. Oh my God, the soccer mom is talking to us. Oh my God.
You're like, child, I've been playing Pokemon since before you were a glint in your mother's eye.
I try to talk really loudly about Pokemon as I walk around, obviously scanning for Pokemon. I'm going to be the greatest dad when he gets a little older.
If he cares about Pokemon.
Well,
I did see an excellent article that talked about the
Pokemon.
inherent sort of white privilege of playing Pokemon Go, because a lot of people can't just stand around on a street corner looking at their phone forever without being hassled.
Yeah.
And we unfortunately are not, usually we can get away with that, being white privilege. But yeah, that's an interesting take on that. I can see that.
There's also
some neighborhoods and for
some age and gender privilege there too. Because I am obviously a 40-year-old soccer mom. I have tiny children in tow. Dudes are not very likely to creep on me while I am poke playing. But I have friends that have not had that experience. They've had really super uncomfortable experiences. Like, I have a friend who hides her phone in her jacket or in her shirt when she's walking around Pokemoning, and uses the vibration to know when something is happening so that no one will see her with her phone, because dudes will not leave her alone because she's 24 and super cute.
That's a little...
Yeah, I've seen a lot of shady sites talk about how Pokemon Go is like the perfect dating app because now you have someone in common, you have something in common, so let's go talk to strangers and not leave them alone.
And, I mean, that's cool and all. That is perfectly valid way to get to know someone. If they've got their headphones on, if they're obviously not interested in talking to you. I mean, dudes, come on. Ladies, everybody, body language. Come on.
Yes.
If someone's got their shoulders hunched in, if they've got headphones in, for the love of Christ, do not touch strangers without permission.
Or if you don't know them, just leave them the fuck alone.
I can understand wanting to make friends with other people playing Pokemon if you are a Pokemon fan. So I am not prepared to issue mom fiat, do not ever talk to people playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah,
but if someone wants to have a conversation with you, they will engage with you. Hey, caught anything good lately? And then they agree, and then you have a conversation. If, however, you say, hey, caught anything good lately, and you get... and they don't want to talk to you. Don't be a creeper.
So have you guys... Yeah.
Would not be pleased.
Social cues are your friend. And not necessarily very well understood. So we're not playing Pokemon.
Have you guys cheated and used the Pokevision app at all? Or the web app?
There's a Pokevision app?
Yeah, so
I haven't.
It's like Pokevision...
Poke Radar, which is crowdsourced and said, hey, I found an Abra here at this place.
Okay.
It doesn't actually do any good.
So I don't know if it's actually good yet or not, but like if you go to Pokevision.com, it's basically a Google Maps overlay of all the Pokemon that either have been reported or something.
Oh, that's what Poke Radar is, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how they're doing it, but my neighborhood sucks, it turns out. There's like 2 Pokemon on my map right now. So like even if I wanted to go walk, it says they're going to despawn in 4 minutes, so I wouldn't make it. It's very, very sad.
Oh, nice.
That's an interesting app. I wondered who was going to come up with that. Sort of like a crowdsourced, here's all the places that, here's where I caught a Pokemon, and then you can kind of take a look at that. I can see that definitely being a thing. I know certain people's employers, who might be mine, have been working on an app for that.
Supposedly it uses their API.
They have an API?
Right.
Well, it may be like the Steam API that is not actually public.
Aw, man.
There isn't an actual API, because I know people were using it to do some shenanigans when it first came out. It's a very limited lockdown API, though, because
I love oh my god, I don't even know what
Did you just say I love shenanigans? Is that what you just started to say and then stopped saying?
Yay, shenanigans!
Okay, a thing just popped up on my nearby that I don't know what it is.
That's the best. I love that.
It doesn't matter because I can't find it because I can't go anywhere because we're recording.
Yeah, and like I don't understand how to get them to show up because there's like little petals and I'm standing right on the fucking petals, walking around in circles, and nothing happens.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me either.
That the grass just means it's more likely for there to be a Pokemon there. It's the same way in the game. They're not necessarily
okay.
always Pokemon there.
Well, that's
Basically, the
lame.
best thing to do is to throw incense on yourself while you walk.
Wait, you can put it on yourself?
Incense goes on
yourself,
yourself, lures
lure
go
on
in
the stop.
Pokestops.
Oh.
And Pokemon that are summoned by incense are only seen by you.
I didn't
But
I
even
didn't
know
know
they.
that.
I
Pokemon on
didn't
a
even know you could
lure,
for them. So
everyone can get.
why is
Yeah.
it a competitive game for
It's not
catching
competitive.
them? For catching them?
No.
But if
The only thing that's competitive
I
about
can't.
it is if you want to be a douche and not tell someone that something is spawned. Like once it pops, I think it's only there for 10 minutes.
Oh, but I can. But anybody can. Like everybody who comes can catch the same thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
why
so
was
the-
there like Black Friday bullshit in Central Park and people looking like they were getting run over?
Because you want to get too close to it so you can catch it before it
Before it
despawns in
despawns.
10 minutes. So they'll be like, over here in this corner, there's a frickin' Squirtle. That's what happened here in Bellevue. Everyone freaked out. There's a Squirtle. Everyone, woo, we gotta go get the Squirtle.
Yeah, it's not, I gotta be the first one to tag the Squirtle. It's not like a world boss in Warcraft.
Right? It's
Okay.
like, yeah, I got 10 minutes to go get there and fight it.
Oh,
and
that's way less bad. Okay, I thought it was
Yeah,
I could steal your
that's
Pokemon.
why the convergence on Central Park is super charming and not super horrifying.
I mean, it was a little.
That wasn't
horrifying
people
still.
fighting to get to the Vaporeon. That was, I mean,
Yeah, but they
it's my
kind of
Vaporeon, fuck you. No, everyone can get it.
It looked like there were a lot of people jumping out of their cars and leaving their cars behind. That's like.
Well, getting a Vaporeon is pretty awesome.
yeah, no, that is
I
really
know,
cool.
dude.
I'm one of those.
I don't know. I don't know if you've noticed, but they're real cute. All the
Yeah.
EVs are real cute.
I just want a really cool Jigglypuff.
The fairy flavor EV is actually covered in little ribbons and bows.
I want one of those.
That's pretty cute.
Those aren't in Kanto region. They're only
What's
in
Kanto region?
Kanto region is the area of fake Japan, the fake area of fake Japan where the first season of Pokemon occurred, the first Pokemon games.
So right now we just have the Pokemon from Red and Blue, right? Is that
Red, blue, and yellow.
Red, Blue, and Yellow? Okay. All right. See, I know
Or-
a little bit.
Or the first season of the Pokemon anime.
I got nothing.
Which
I saw Pikachu, and I've seen somebody with Jigglypuff, and I saw a Charmander, so, it's good enough for
I got
me.
a Psyduck yesterday. I was pretty happy with that. I was at the DMV.
Somebody at the gym has got a Golduck and was kicking ass with it.
Fuckers. Okay, well that's probably enough about Pokemon Go.
No, it's
We're-
never enough.
Is it not?
I know.
Like the fact that major companies are like advertising on the back of it and stuff is
Oh,
that
right
going
there.
to help or hurt?
I don't know, because I think people don't actually care. It doesn't feel like a sellout, like Taco Bell's Overwatch cups or whatever. But it doesn't feel like a sellout. It just feels like, oh my god, this is everywhere and is super charming. My first favorite thing is the FBI thing, combined with the sign on the evidence room door saying no phones allowed, even if there are Pokemon in there, is that there was a Realtor.com listing that said conveniently located between two Pokestops as part of the house for sale selling point.
As someone who works in marketing, I can confirm that using Pokemon Go somehow tangentially in reference to your product does extremely well on the internet right now. So there is no downside.
I would love to figure out how and why this is actually working, because usually when companies, unless it's Denny's apparently can do no wrong in social media, but when companies get into social media, it's the Steve Buscemi, hey fellow youths, and it makes everything immediately uncool. But for some reason, everyone in the world can ape Pokemon Go, and it's fine. It's awesome. It's the best thing ever. Like, Humane
Because I
Society
think so
saying,
many people are into the game.
but
Like
usually,
so many people are into it.
I mean,
Like,
this is like the promise of technology and Pokemon that's been 20 years in the making, right? I mean, if they're coming up on their 20th anniversary, like the game is literally walk around the world and catch some fucking Pokemon, and now you can walk around the world and catch the Pokemon, and they.
you can't hug.
I mean,
these
it's like
Pokemon.
if somebody actually made a lightsaber. Those things would sell out instantaneously forever.
it's true. I think this is going to be. I think we're going to see more augmented reality in games. I think this is going to be a thin edge of the wedge to get augmented reality more top of mind for people, and I'm glad. I think it's kind of cool. You know, okay, virtual reality has been kind of the big thing, but augmented reality is pretty cool too.
I mean,
HoloLens with Pokemon Go.
Realistically, augmented reality is more likely to impact our daily lives than virtual reality. It's just a way harder problem.
I can't figure out how to turn augmented reality back on my game, so I don't...
Wait, you can turn it on the game? All I can see is the stupid top-down thing with the guy, like, trying to track my arrow, but being really bad at following.
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
I turned it off and I can't figure out how to turn.
It only works when you fight, right? That's when the augmented part kicks in when you fight a Pokemon.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Is there more to fighting
I don't think
than
the
just
map's
throwing a
part.
Pokeball at it?
Well, you have
can
to throw
raspberries.
Throw it at the target.
The fuck is a raspberry?
Raspberries make it easier to capture harder monsters. You feed them a raspberry and then they love you.
Is it hard? It's harder to capture other monsters?
Higher level monsters, yeah.
How,
there was a 350 CP EV at the gym, and it laughed in my face.
How do you improve your stats or something?
Yeah, you level up.
How'd you level up?
This game makes no goddamn sense.
How does leveling up not make sense?
Because
every time you catch your shitty Pidgey, you get 100 points.
And every time you spin a thingy, you get 50 points.
Yeah, unfortunately, I work from home and live in the suburbs, so the only spinny I get is the one at the gym, and every 5 minutes I'm flipping over up the treadmill to spin the thingy, so it's the only way I get Pokeballs.
That's right.
I'm so confused.
I'm glad we can help. I'm glad we can help out with that. Let's talk about some other things that aren't Pokemon Go before we're done.
Why? No one else in the world is talking about it.
Oh, I know! I know!
Since Overwatch beta, my Twitter feed has talked about anything else. Apparently I need to get into Overwatch, by the way, because in Overwatch merchandise sells like hotcakes.
Oh, yeah.
So
no,
as far as tracer nail polish going, holy shit!
Yeah, you totally need to get on that.
Oh, yeah, you need to do that. You need to do that before you get to the con. Just rebrand something else that way. It'll be fine.
Yeah, that's my problem. Is I'm trying not to duplicate colors too closely, and I already have like 5 different shades of gold. So what else am I gonna do for fucking Mercy? I mean, come on.
Add a little white and sparkles or something. I don't know.
I need to get some.
You need like a Blizzard base that you just put on whatever other color you actually like. And now it's the Blizzard version. Because all they do is rip characters off of everything else anyway.
Oh, snaps! Wow. It is true. Pokemon Go has dominated my Twitter feed for like 3 weeks or 2 weeks now, ever since it came out. It won't stop. And I'm enjoying it, and I like, whenever I take the bus, I'm playing my Pokemon game. But, as usual, I'm just like, okay, Twitter, you're at like a 9, and I need you at about a 6. Just take it down a little bit. Do I need to see like every single Pidgey you caught? I don't. I don't need to see that.
You don't need to, but what if you did?
When I have enjoyed Pidgey capture pictures, like the one where the Pidgey was on the stove while they were frying eggs, and
I saw that one. Yeah. That was pretty good. It freaks out Vajra when there is a Pokemon on him. And I'll be like, hold still, there's a Pokemon on you, and I'm trying to capture it, and he's just like, I can't see it. This is like a found footage horror movie. And then, the camera spins around, and it's a Pokemon! And yeah, he doesn't like it.
Yeah, take a bunch of screenshots of him looking really disapproving at there being a Pokemon on his head.
I should do that, actually. Yeah, we had a moment at lunch today where there was a Pidgey actually sitting on him, and he's just like, get it off, get it off, get it off!
No, it's a Pidgey. I'm not wasting any more fucking Pokeballs than goddamn Pidgey!
Well, you're not wrong. Other things that happened this week was the Legion pre-patch for World of Warcraft came out 7.0, and I'm playing it. The big change it brought in was the new transmog system, which they still don't do transmog. The fact it's called transmog is still ridiculous. They don't do costuming the way other games do costuming still, and it's a little frustrating. However, it is vastly improved now. So now back in any quests where there was available patterns and you chose one of them, it will let you have the other ones as well.
Do you have
So
to keep the stuff still?
no. Once you've learned the pattern, you can get rid of the stuff, and you can just keep transmogging it onto your outfits as much as you like.
So,
But you,
wait a minute. Okay, no, this is really... Shit. This
sorry.
may present a problem for me.
It's no longer
Every...
the most
Stop. Hold on, I gotta get this out. So, every quest reward you ever could have received is available in your wardrobe.
Yeah, that you could have equipped on the character that you completed the quest with.
Okay.
So if there was mail and I did the quest
okay,
with my priest.
I gotta get, alright, I'm just asking for a friend. So, say if someone played in vanilla and went through the hellaciousness of the Dungeon 2 questline.
Yes.
And had that set, but then say they continued to play and bank space was at a premium in Burning Crusade, and maybe, I don't know, they were an enchanter and they disenchanted these things and then could never get them back again. Would they be...
My understanding is yes.
God fucking damn it!
Yes, you would have those items.
Son of a bitch.
In your transmog library.
You have to buy Draenor to play Legion?
Probably not. If it's the 7.0 patch, probably not.
Probably not. I think you should just be able to log on and do it at whatever level you're at now. But to
what end?
No, but it's free to level 20, right? So you should just log on and make like a sub-level 20 and check your transmog library and make sure the things that you want are in there before committing.
But you probably have to log in with each character in order to get it.
No, I would only have to log into the character that completed the quest.
Right, but the character that completed the quest...
Yeah, to get everything.
You have to spend the money to do that.
Yes. Well, to get everything, you have to log on each character and like open your bank, and then it like registers things and be like, okay, here's your, dwarf.
It wouldn't be in my bank. It would be in my quest completion history thing.
Right. So if you logged on that character, then that should be fine. But I mean, like, because now there's new titles called Fabulous when you get 100 bracers and 100 chest designs and whatever. So you log on each character that you've had over like the last 10 years, and it's pretty easy to get that.
I was going to say, that sounds like a one character kind of situation here.
Yeah, well, it took me, like, by the time I logged in, like, I don't know, like 8 different characters. I had most of those taken care of. And I think there's a title associated with it or something.
So I have a question. Will they let you translog your weapon into a fish yet?
Probably not. They are still pretty sticklers for like equals like as far as weapon transmogs go.
Yeah, but all those fishes are maces.
Then probably so.
Are you sure? Because you couldn't do it before. They were like, I want to beat somebody up with fish.
I could do my brew cups, thunder brew cups into my maces on my.
Somehow those
shaman.
were always okay, but the fish, there's like a fish reward from.
No, the Brewfest cups were not weapons originally. There were steins that you could get drops.
Right. Oh yeah, it was like in the yeah.
Interestingly enough, the things that you can't learn as a transmog skin are things like the Christmas outfits, which is like, that's the definition of a costume. Why can't I put this in my costume library? But, Blizzard. You still can't transmog legendaries.
Of course.
That is some bullcrap, because why else would you...
I know. I have my Illidan blades in the bank on my priest, and I really wanted to run around with those
Illidan blades on your priest? That's awesome.
Oh, I've got the Alar fist weapons.
Yeah! So I really wanted to transmog those, but it was not to be. But yeah, no, you can totally do that. It's actually not bad. I mean, you still have to transmog gear onto a piece of gear, so like if you're leveling and you get a new hat, then you have to start all over again, basically. But you can save costumes now, so you can go back and be like...
outfitter?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But you have to go to the place.
You still have to go to a transmog dude.
Does it cost you a bunch of money still?
in the scheme of how much money you make in the game now, it's not much. Like, for me to transmog everything was like 100 gold, which is like, that rains from the sky now. That is not a problem.
It's still punitive.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yes, that's not that much money. It wasn't that much money before to keep my stuff transmogged the way I wanted, but
it is still a gold sink. You
always felt stupid and punitive.
Yeah. So there are still the limitations that, have always been in the Blizzard. Also, the problem I'm having is that the armor is ugly. It's been 10 years, and I'm so used to, like, you look at, like, Guild Wars or Black Desert Online, and, like, the cloth moves in the wind, and there's actual 3 dimensions, and, of course, in WoW, because it's 10 years old, you've got the limitation of everything's just like a mesh on your character, and there's no, like, 3-dimensional aspects to it. So, I don't know. It's
and
not
there's also
the
no
most attractive here. Right. Well, that's true, yeah.
Like,
so
your hair, your glorious, glorious hair.
Oh, I do have glorious hair. That is true. You can turn off shoulders now. That's nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So you don't have to have the giant blizzard.
But sometimes, I don't know, I always feel like I want shoulders to be scalable because I like the look of having certain shoulders, because like if I don't have them, then I kind of look unarmored, especially in some of the heavier gear. But if I do have them, then they're floating about 3 feet above my shoulders, and there's all this like space. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
I used to be okay with that, and then I went and played a bunch of other games, and now I go back to WoW, and I'm like, this looks old.
That is kind of a limitation. So while it is easier to make costumes now, you do have the older stuff that's, a little muddier and not as good as what's coming out nowadays, which is just the nature of the beast, right? But at least it's easier to do. And, I have a lot more, like, I have so many staves, you guys. So many staves. I have, like, 8 pages of stave skins now. It's awesome.
Priest on a stick.
Yep, that is one of them.
Thing never dropped for me. Never.
Well, you can go get it now.
No, I can't. It'll still never drop for me.
You can go try and get it once per week.
Yeah.
That is true, yeah. I went and cleared Ulduar just on a lark to go see if I could get Mimiron's head to drop out of, like, lightning striking. And it's actually kind of fun to go back to these raids that, like, we worked really hard to master as a 25-man group, and everything's dead next.
Yeah, do you even get in the trucks?
I did, but I probably didn't have to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like if I went back there, like, as a druid, I would have just walked into the middle and swiped everything, and it would have all died.
Right, that actually would have been way faster. Now that I think about it, I should have done that. Yeah.
Like, the trucks were fun. I always liked that fight. Like, I know everybody hated that fight, but I
didn't.
I liked it.
Good. Oh, good. See,
the Shadow Priest was awesome in that fight.
Was it?
Yeah, because I got to be launched.
Oh.
I didn't have to do any of the tedious bullshit.
I actually really liked. Once I actually learned the mechanic for rolling the fire out of the fire launchers, and I got a good partner to collect enough ammo for me. It was actually really fun because I could do half of the group's damage because nobody else knew what the fuck they were doing. Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, Legion, and then Legion, the actual expansion comes on August 30th. So it's fun. I mean, I'm super casual.
What's the promise of the expansion? Besides Demon Hunters, right?
Demon Hunters, it's the new artifact weapon system, so you don't need to change your weapon, you just upgrade one during the whole process.
Yeah.
We made the same face.
Wow, that was a big thumbs down on artifact weapons.
Well,
and now no one cares about garrisons anymore. I think that's.
I mean, is artifact weapon that's the legendary or whatever they call it line, or is that throughout the entire?
No, everybody gets one right away.
So you
do
have
the quest
one
to get your artifact weapon.
You have one weapon for the whole expansion.
Yes, and
That's
you just
terrible.
upgrade it.
What? That's
But you can skin it to just about anything.
But why?
Because they don't want to make a lot of armor weapons anymore. It comes with like
I don't know.
there's one for
It's
there's one
kind
for
of
each class and spec.
Yeah, so I look the same as every other druid. That's lame.
You already
no,
look the
because
same
there's
as
a
every
huge
other.
I know,
Every
and
other dude is
that
still
was
there.
and that was already my least favorite part.
But that's what the new transmog system is for.
Should have played Resto then. Sorry. Oh no, because you were a tree then.
No, you don't have to be a tree anymore.
Oh, okay.
That was in at least Pandaria, maybe the one before that.
Like I did anything in Pandaria other than
There was
pet
a
battles.
glyph. There was a glyph to not be a tree. You like a weird shadow druid thing.
See,
Whatever.
there aren't glyphs anymore, so I wonder
So
what they
what
do
happened
with
to
that.
inscription?
Inscription does. There's something else that inscription does
It
now.
always did those like weird armor buff, shoulder buffs, and leg buffs. No,
Yeah.
legs was leatherworking.
And I think the
Whatever.
books to let you reset your talents are inscription, and those are probably people are going to go through those quite quickly. So that's the big inscription moneymaker. But glyphs, instead of glyphs now, you I don't know, somehow add something onto an existing spell.
So this is one of the. I don't know how you guys feel. This is one of the going back to WoW. Like it still vaguely feels familiar, but if now
And yet
especially
everything I know is wrong.
in a new game, but the game is the same shitty game I played 10 years ago. It's the same core game I played 10 years ago and looks like it, right? Like it's visual, like certain things have been upgraded, I realize, but why wouldn't I go play? It seems hard to make me go back, other than when Lior's like, hey guys, I'm going to organize 5-mans, who wants to join? And then like 10 more people are like, I'm going to do it, let's all do it. And then nobody wants to organize it and we never actually raid.
No, we're doing Mythic 5-mans, which is the new. It's like Mythic, and you get
Mythic?
gear that's equivalent to Mythic raids, but only in
Mythic,
5-mans.
Heroic? What is that?
It's one after heroic.
5-mans.
Okay.
So they're kind of like the challenge modes, but like formalized or something?
Yeah. Instead of doing Mythic raids, which is what all the hardcore raiders do now, you do Mythic 5-mans, which is what the hardcore dungeoneers do now.
Is there people that do that?
Yeah.
Does anybody raid? That's the real.
People do raid. I mean, yes, I don't raid, but I mean, I've just run LFR, but people do raid.
Why don't
I was like,
know? WoW is strange to me. I don't know. Plus, like, I just want to play. I just want to finish all my class stories in Star Wars, and I can't even do that right now. So
Why can
it might not be.
In Star Wars? Oh, because you broke your computer.
I broke my computer. Plus, I had to go, like, date Cassandra, and so that whole thing's still going on.
Good.
And
how's it going?
It's good. We went to the ball. We got to dance. It was pretty amazing.
My
I come up right to boob height because I'm a dwarf. So like when I dance with everybody, I'm like my head's right in their chest, which is a little weird.
That quest is what drove me into the Cullen hole because I brought Cole with me.
To the ball?
Yeah, Cole was one of my party members. He doesn't even get announced, by the way, because nobody can see him.
Neat.
Which is, God, Cole is so great. And when you go and talk to him, he goes into his cryptic Cole things about what a horrible time Cullen is having because he's got PTSD and agoraphobia and he's surrounded by all these people who won't stop touching him and it's horrible, but he's doing this because he believes in the Inquisition. I'm like, Jesus Christ, my feelings! And I was lost.
That's cool. Cole is actually he seems really interesting.
I love Cole. I highly recommend you take Cole with you in every party forever because he triggers all the best banter.
But what about Sarah? Sarah is awesome.
Sarah is also awesome, especially if you were taking your girlfriend everywhere. Sarah and Cassandra get great banter.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's your internet or my internet.
That's already started, and that's kind of...
Okay, there you go.
All right.
Hello? Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, I didn't
Sorry,
know if that was...
No, I'm on Wi-Fi too, so my internet's kind of flaky more than usual. Just a quick point before we were talking about WoW, and just one thing. WoW is still like one of the
Yeah.
last few remaining games where you can grind hats and mounts as far as MMOs go, because they're not in the cash shop.
I do appreciate that the WoW cash shop
Well,
has
they're not
actual physical things. That's
all
pretty nice.
again.
Is Ellie popping in and out for anybody else?
Yeah, that's actually, I thought that was
is
my
it-
internet, but apparently it's Ellie's
Okay, I thought it was mine. I'm
Oh,
just sitting there
good.
smiling because I'm like, my internet's
Enjoying
dying.
Hi,
Ellie, your
Ellie.
internet is bad. Bye. Bye. Get new internet for your birthday. I think that's probably it for this episode anyway, because Ellie's
Yeah, we can
frozen.
talk about movies and
and
stuff next time. That's fine.
yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it next time. We will send you a bunch of trailers, and we can all catch up on all the Comic-Con
Oh,
trailers.
and I want to talk to you about Lights Out, because I've seen really great promos for that, and it's got like a 92 on Rotten Tomatoes, which is unheard of for a ghost movie.
Does it really? Did you see the short that before it happened?
There's a
original
short.
short.
Oh, no, I haven't. I'm going to go look it up.
Oh,
Because I
yes,
want to
it's
know if
really,
it was-
really good.
The reason why I wanted to talk to you about it was because I wanted to know if it was just me or if it actually did look like a Totally Sweet Ghost movie. Because you know how I feel about Totally Sweet Ghost movies.
Yes, watch the
Okay.
short. The short's really, really good.
Okay, I will look that up as soon
Yes.
as I get upstairs because there are lights upstairs.
Yay! All right, we will follow that. Hi, Ellie. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm
Is your
blaming the
internet-
party hats.
Okay, yeah, it's probably the party hats.
It's all the party hats. We're just wrapping things up anyway, so thanks for coming by.
Yeah, I'm playing Borderlands again, so you'll get to hear about that soon.
I'm still playing
I don't think-
Fallout.
I bought it in the.
I'm still playing Final
PlayStation
Fantasy
deal.
X.
As well
Are
you
you? How's
should.
it
Where are
going?
you in Final Fantasy X?
I just got through the Lightning Plains. Lightning Plains? Thunder Plains? Yeah,
Don't
so I
dodge
just made it
lightning,
through
fuck
there. Right? Okay, this is what he's like, by the way, if you do that 200 times, that's Lulu's epic weapon. And I'm like, sorry, Lulu.
It's not. It's,
Lulu is.
well, the
I
good
love
news
Lulu,
is
though.
it's actually only 100. The bad news is, oh my god, it's the worst. It's the worst. It's the worst. It's the worst. I got
I'm
through
not doing.
that on my epic weapon playthrough. I got through that because I had bronchitis and I was couchbound for a week, and all I did was dodge lightning and chocobo race over and over and over and over and over. It was, and what that resulted in was I get to the final battle, and the final battle, this boss battle starts, and I was like, God damn, that is awesome music! Hooray, everything! Here goes the Onion Knight. Blink, it's dead. God damn it! So don't actually get the epic weapons.
Okay, I won't. That's easy enough.
often the case. That's often the case with Final Fantasy. If you care about the boss fights being interesting, don't actually do all the side quests.
The epic weapons are generally a bit more than I care to commit for these games, but I am super enjoying myself. Gina has just decided that she is going to marry Seymour Bellybutton, so we're going to get to that point and see what happens.
Sweet.
Yes.
I hear the tragedy of bedtime.
Yeah, I know. I'm curious. When I was restarting here, I heard one of the songs. Do you have a song for everything? We have a song for like literally everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's little silly songs to try and
Yeah.
no singing, mama. Yeah, I get that a lot.
He had a toothbrushing song, and then he has a getting into the bath song, and he's a getting out of the bath song, and then he has a bunch of little toys in the
Whatever
bath.
you do, don't get him started on Daniel Tiger. Because while Daniel Tiger is actually a super great show, and I really appreciate its existence, they have a song for everything, and God forbid you
Oh
sing that
shit!
song.
I might get the wrong song. I might do the wrong song.
Yeah.
I already do when I read the same book that Talon reads.
And you don't do the voices right?
Yeah, or she gets it the same way, and then we get the like real sad puppy dog eyes, or like the like. Yeah, he goes like waves his head back and forth, and that means I want a
Laura's happy
song.
about how her cats don't give a shit about shit. Meanwhile, I recently had to have a talk with the Gup about how songs that we sing in the car are not the same as songs that we sing in public. Because,
no.
well, I don't really agree with censoring music as a rule, but I also don't really want her to bust out the Nathaniel Rateliff son of a bitch chorus in the middle of Publix. because she's
That's fair.
5.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah,
And
I'm
I
gonna
don't
have to
need
have
I don't need the cashier's look
the,
when she says, "Son of a bitch, I need a drink." And that's yeah. No, I'm sorry, it was on the radio.
yeah.
Good.
The
All right.
Don't sing.
The home language
different
versus
than
the
cats.
public
Cats don't
language.
Yeah. Okay, we're wrapping up this episode. Thank you for watching and or listening. We'll be back in 2 weeks with episode 102. Episode 100 will happen sometime. It's gonna super
When
happen.
we go back
it's gonna
in time.
really, really happen. Yeah, when we go back in time and we celebrate episode
When we
100.
hit
It just takes us
episode
a little bit to work it out because
200.
we'll have
Episode
episode 100 ready by then. It's hard to organize things.
169.
Oh no, we're only 68 more episodes away. Oh, prepare yourselves. Yes,
I'm
thank
gonna
you very much. Happy birthday, Ellie.
You probably can't hear me. I'm probably lagged out.
That's it. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Goodbye.